Okay, so what do you need besides a miracle?
Guns. Lots of guns.
What is up, everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and today you are watching this live. That's right, if you're here on twitch.tv/Dstar01, you're watching this live, and today we're going to be unboxing the Figma Tommy Tech Miyo Asato Summer Uniform version. That's right. This is essentially the same looking schoolgirl from the first little Armory action figure, but instead we get a summer uniform, and she looks absolutely cute and tactical all at the same time. Now, a little note beforehand, I did complete the gun, and that is about it. I always do this for little Armory guns. I always just complete the gun, and then I leave all that unboxing for the video. So, we're going to unbox her. We're going to see how she is in terms of paint and detail, articulation and scale, and accessories, and then we're going to see how those accessories work with other action figures. As you can see, I have John Wick, I have Spike Spiegel, and I also have Netflix Punisher right here. And we're going to see how her guns actually work with other action figures. For the most part, from my knowledge, they do work really well. So let's just jump right into paint and detail. And we're going to go over her M4. So let's check out the top cam right here. And we're going to open her up, and we're going to see how she is. Now, this figure can be bought at, you guys know where you can buy this at. You can get this at www.dstartoys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. That's right. No need to import this figure. You can get it right at dstartoys.com. So let's open her up and let's see how she is. As you can see, all this stuff starts to pop out, and we're going to see how she is in terms of paint detail. Now, when it comes to anime girls of Figma, I noticed that they do a really good job with anime girls in general. Not so much realistic looking girls. You guys can correct me down in chat. Show me, say, hey, no, this one looks really good. This realistic looking female looks absolutely amazing. Well, I have not really seen that. All I know is that the Figma anime girls are really good. Man, this one's really tough. Give me a second. My goodness. There we go. I just don't want all the accessories to pop off just yet. Please, please. Oh yeah, also we're also streaming on Facebook. Okay, everyone give me a second. Jeez, this plastic, guys. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. It is extremely tight. We're talking like super sealed in there. I just didn't want all the accessories popping off. And it looks like we have some accessories popping off right here. But let's go back to the regular cam right here. As the regular cam goes out. That's the problem with streaming. It looks like we're going through some technical difficulties. Everyone just give me 1 second as we go over this problem. So yeah, Riptoxy, hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. We're unboxing a little Armory schoolgirl. And she has a really, really cute looking headset. And let's look right here. She looks really happy. She's like happy to not be in school. Well, nowadays you can't really go to school. It's all online. But anyway, that's besides the point. And here we have her in her summer uniform. She has her comm set right there with the boom mic sticking out. And that looks absolutely cute. I love the matte finish on the hair. It's like a light purple. And of course, we have a beautiful white blouse with that beautiful blue right there. Let's point that out real quick as I get my pick. I really love the way this bow tie here or not bow tie. Yeah, I guess it's a bow tie. Looks absolutely cute. Love this sleeve shirt, and it looks like she rolled it up right here. We have a patch right there. It looks like she took her sweater and tied it around her waist. And then on top of that, we have what looks to be a tactical belt. Maybe that's a 511 belt. Yes, this is actually a 511 belt, I believe. Someone correct me down below. Of course, we have magazine, looks like Kydex pouches right here. These are plastic pouches. They're made to fit. Yes, super kawaii. I totally agree. Of course, we have the Tac Knight, the K-bar right. Of course, we have the very nice plaid skirt. Okay, I'm only gonna do this for a second. Yes, she does have her panties right there, and that is it. We're not gonna be looking at those that long. Of course, we have the wonderful knee pads right here, so she can slide, and we do have 511 tactical shoes for those awesome poses in her awesome little outfit. And we have tan gloves, and they are open by default, and I definitely love this kawaii smile right there. So yeah, she's looking really good. This is something that you should expect whenever you're looking at a Figma anime character. They always do really, really well when it comes to those. They just look absolutely amazing. I don't think the K-bar is removable. Yeah, that is a molded K-bar right there. You do get a K-bar, but we're going to look at that when it comes to accessories. So now that we're done with paint detail, let's see how she is when it comes to articulation and scale. Let's stand her up really straight. Now, a lot of people seem to be arguing me on these figures. I always think they're way too small when compared to other action figures. And let's see right here, she is about 5¼ inches. Now, she is a high schooler. She's probably around 16, so she is supposed to be smaller, but I don't think she would be that small. So this would be like a 5-foot tall girl, whereas John Wick right here, he is like 6 foot, I believe. Someone tell me down in the comments down below, is John Wick about 6? Keanu? Yeah, I'm not too sure, Riptoxy, hello. Yes. Watch this on YouTube when it uploads. But right now, we're going through the live stream. So, as you can see here, I think she's a little bit too short. Maybe a 1/4 inch would have made her a little bit more realistic and match up with other action figures, in my opinion. So, let's keep looking at other action figures. We're looking at the SH Figure Arts Spike Spiegel. Again, maybe these two seem to be going really well together. Let me know down in the comments down below and in chat. And of course, we have the Netflix Mezco Punisher. He's just towering over her. So yeah, it seems to be that figures that are in the Marvel Legends scale, hence we have the Marvel Legends Captain America, seem to be a little bit too big for them. But I personally think the little armory guns do go well with Marvel Legends and the such. Yeah, I agree, Ricky. They are a little bit too small. The figures, like a little bit taller would have been really, really cool, and then they would have matched with all the other action figures that you have in your collection. And of course, we have her friend here. Is it Rika? I think so. So yeah, as you can see, she goes really well with other little armory action figures. Let's talk about articulation here. We have an up and down here at the toe. We have an up and down here at the ankle. Pretty standard stuff for a Figma. We have a single joint here at the knee. Sure, we're just going to look at her panties one more time so we can see her do her front kick, side kick, because we do have a ball joint there in the upper thigh. We do, oh my gosh, that does not, oh yeah. So that's really tight. This is an extremely tight center waist, my goodness. Back in the day, these were actually really loose, and it looks like they learned their lesson and just made it too tight to the point where it's really difficult to move around, so that's not really going to happen. We'll see how it works when we start posing her with guns. And then we have a joint here at the shoulder. We do get somewhat of bicep swivel, so I'm going to count that as a point of articulation. Single joint here at the elbow. Of course, we have the ball and peg there at the wrist, and it looks to be we have also a ball joint there at the neck, looking to be slightly below 20 points of articulation, but that's still a lot of articulation. As you can see, she can still do her side kick to kick down doors, and then you kick down a door with a front kick. Perhaps she could do like a one-handed handstand right there. So she is very articulated, so that's not the problem. So now let's look at accessories, which is what these figures are really, really good for. Let's look at the M4 wherever I put it. Everyone please stand by. Oh, here we go. And of course, you need tools to build this. Whenever you guys buy a little Armory action figure, please note that the guns do not come assembled. They are in pieces. You have to assemble them. As you can see, I have the sprues right here. It's already taken apart and put together. And you have to put it together. And I always recommend, and some people don't recommend this, but I do. I just love to use super glue, and I have a little fine tip that goes on the top, so putting super glue makes it look really, really good and clean, and it stays. That's mostly what I want. I want these accessories to stay. I know they feature removable stuff, but I hate it when they start falling off when I start accessorizing the gun. I just like it as it is. So let's look at the Mod Zero right here. I believe, no, this is not the Mod Zero. Sorry, this is the SOP Mod Block 2. My bad. My bad. And so let's look here. It looks like you get a Surefire flashlight. You do get the laser unit right there. What I love about it, you do get the pressure buttons on the side, which you can put on the rail system, which looks really nice. You have the drop down grip. What's up, thick boy 823? Always got to shout you out. Yes, they are a pain to assemble if you have big hands, but also there's a lot of things that can help you. Let me see if I can grab some tools real quick. I have micro pliers. And these help a ton. Micro pliers are my favorite tool when it comes to building tiny things. So anyway, so back to the Block 2. And this looks really cool. You do have a M4 length barrel. I believe that is a 16-inch barrel. And then you do get the extended rail, which looks really, really nice. You do get two types of stocks, which I have here somewhere, yeah. You have the extended stock, and you would probably want to use the extended stock for like the bigger action figures like this Punisher that I have right here, which we will look at later. What I love about this, you do get a mag pull stock right there. You can tell it's a mag pull because you have this button right here, and that's used to extend the stock in real life. Sorry, let me see if I can focus that better. That's used to extend the stock in and out, and that's really cool. I really love the way Magpul stocks look. I have one on my M4, and I believe Janelle has one on her M4 in real life, so that's really cool. Super Fabian 890, hello, how are you doing today? We're looking at Little Armory. Back to where we were. I believe this is an LCAN scope. This is a 4X scope. Usually you see this kind of scope in a 249, but instead we get it on the M4 right here, and that looks really, really solid. I think this gun would look even better if it came with an integrated silencer that goes into the rail system there, but you know what? I really like this. This looks really cool. You're going loud and proud right here with a gun like this. One more thing, you also get extra magazines. And here's a magazine, and this does go into her pouch, which is really nice. Well, it's not really a pouch. It's more like a plastic-fitted holster is what I like to call it. As you can see, you can go right there. And it looks like you could add other magazines. So let's move on to the other accessories right here. Here's an extra mag, as I was saying before. Let's put this extra mag in that pouch. It looks like she's ready for some training. I personally like to put the magazines like bullet side down, so it's easier to reload. That's how I personally like to do it whenever I'm doing reloading exercises on our ranch, which is in a hidden location. Maybe one day I'll take you guys over there and we can go shooting. It's up to you. Love shooting targets. One of my favorite pastimes. Let's see if we can get this magazine in. It looks like we are having some issues right here. So yeah, that is an extremely tight fit for the magazine. It looks like we are not going to get this one in. Looks like this might be a thing that we're going to have to do at the end of the video. Okay, never mind. I had to get it in. So just like the real deal, these magazine pouches, or Kydex pouches, are extremely form-fitting to the point where it's just really hard to get in. At first, you're going to have to form-fit. Okay, so I managed to get both of them in, so there you have it. Like I said, extremely form fittings to the magazine, so it's really difficult. We get another magazine right there. Let's look at the K-bar knife right here. This is extremely small. My goodness, we're going to see how that is when we go over the hands. We do get the comms radio, which this time we do not get a radio pouch, unfortunately. But there you have it. You get the radio, the extra mag, and of course we have two extra faces. She can't always be happy. She's got to be somewhat serious right here. Actually, these faces actually look very similar. This one has, well, let's look close here, and I'm going to put these on in just a second. As you can see here, it looks like this one has a slightly open mouth. This is a very neutral face, and this one doesn't. So let us take this off. It should be pretty simple. Just pull off the front hair. I really like the happy face on her, though. I really do. Let's pull that off, and let's put this on just to see how her faces look. And that is a nice tight fit. It seems like the quality control on these are much better than they used to be. Everything's more tighter, form-fitting, and whatnot. Now let's see if we can get some focus on there. As you can see, that looks very, very cute. She's very serious. She's in that zone where you're hitting targets left and right. Okay, and let's take that face off, and I'm going to show you it kind of looks pretty much the same. And this is kind of like a little bit lazy on little Armory's part. Yeah, it's just the same. Let me know down in chat, do you guys think those two faces are the same? I think they do look exactly alike. Let's look at this one more time. I mean, just look at that. It looks like we're barely getting a third face there, which is kind of unfortunate. We could have had like a yelling face, like an angry yelling face rather than this happy yelling face. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let's move on to the last accessory. This looks to be a Glock 17. The magazine does not move back. I'm actually seeing it. Yes. That's what I thought it looks like. Let me just dump all this stuff out. As one of the magazines falls through the crack in my table, I'm going to get that later. And you do get an extra magazine for the Glock 17. The magazine, unlike the Mezco ones, do not come out of the of these guns of Little Armory. The Mezco ones do have removable magazines, but this one's more for show if you want to do some poses where she's removing the mag and stuff like that. So yeah, there she is with the Glock 17. And now let's outfit her really quick. We're going to look at all these awesome... Ooh, look at all these hands. It looks like you get a ton of hands this time. Usually they just give you 8. Now we get 3 extra hands for even more cool stuff that you can do with her. No, I'm sorry, not 8, 9, 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hands. Whoa. Usually you do not get 13 hands with these figures. You usually just get 8, like I said. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Very cool. All right, so let's see if we can get a... It looks like you even get a magazine hand right there. Let's see if we can get that to focus. That's pretty rad. All right, so let's just get her to hold a gun just to see how it looks. And let's just pull out this hand real fast. We're going to outfit her really quick. And just do it like so. Like I said, the quality control on these have definitely increased. That was actually quite difficult to do. Let's back up a little bit on this camera and let us see how she looks when she's holding this beautiful M4. And like I said, look at that. That's a day on the range right there. Wow, wow, wow. That is sick looking. Yes. Now let's put this right here. Obviously, she would probably be holding that, but that's okay. And we got to shoulder it correctly where she's looking down the sights. Let's see if we can get that to work. And something like this. And that looks really cool right there. You know what? Let's get the proper hand. I'm not gonna, excuse my language, half-ass this. We're gonna do this right. We're gonna do it right, guys. All about proper form when you're shooting, guys. Come on. So I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to take this hand. It looks like one of these hands should work. Actually, no, this one is a mag changing hand. That one will not work. Let's see if we can get another hand. What hand should we use? Probably this one. Yeah, you do get a larger assortment of hands for better hand holding. Yeah, those wrist joints are very scary, Benji. I'm always afraid to break them. And so here we go. Actually, as the thing falls down, so you can have something like this. There you go. That looks much better. Look at that, guys. That looks absolutely amazing. Wow. Especially with that scope. That 4X scope looks really sick. Okay, last but not least, let's get the Glock in her hand. Let's take the M4 off. This is the last pose we're going to do. And of course, we got to check her with other Little Armory guns. Of course, they're probably going to work. Oh yeah, and also I said I would check these guns on the other action figure. There you have it. There's her one-handing the pistol. Don't recommend one-handing a pistol. It's all about holding it with 2 hands right there to control that recoil. And so there you have it right there. That's her one-handing, and that looks really sick. Last but not least, we're going to put this in the holster like I said, and that is really nice and form-fitting right there. And there's the Glock 17 9mm inside of the Kydex holster. Last but not least, let's look at how John Wick, guns, lots of guns, holds this M4. As like I said before, it looks like Little Armory does look really well. Battle Chore, thank you for liking the stream. Appreciate it. As you can see, that looks really, really solid right there. And of course, we have to put it with Punisher. And that just looks really cool right there. If you're looking for a nice looking M4 on your Punisher, that works really well. And sure, why not? Let us see how this works. So we have her friend Rika, I think, Sheena Rika. And that gun looks really good on her. So as you can see, all the weapons do work. But you know what, since we're here, let's make this stream just a tad bit longer. Let's put the Glock 17. The Glock seems a little bit too small for Mr. Wick here. Let's see if we can get that to focus. As you can see, it's just a tad bit too small. It looks like it's a Glock 19 in his hand, which is the smaller version of the Glock 17. And so there you have it. See, this is the Glock in Punisher's hand. It's just a tad bit too small. But you know what? It does still look good in my opinion. So let's come up with the conclusion of Miyo Asato. Yes, I absolutely love the Tommy Tech Little Armory series. They are very good action figures. I love that they're coming out with more of them, and they each come with an assortment of guns which you can use with other action figures. As you can see, I have other Little Armory toys here, not action figures, but guns here. As you can see, we have the AA-12, and I said I would put some guns on her that are from the series. This is the AA-12 right here. And these just look really awesome. I mean, look at that AA-12 on a little girl. That's really awesome. And you can use them with other action figures. That's always a plus, especially if you want to make your armory of all your cool action figures like John Wick, Punisher, Marvel Legends, and stuff like that, and you want more guns, this is a way to go, and you get a really cute, good-looking anime girl. The biggest issue I think I have is these are kind of expensive, and some of them, I have to warn you guys, are only available in Japan unless they're imported, like Mio here. Now, I tried to get her from Max Factory in the United States. They have a United States distribution center here. That's why I can get Figmas and offer them to you at an excellent price at Dstar01 Of course, we got to plug that right now. But this one was only available in Japan, and the reason is the M4 name is not copyrighted here. Well, it is copyrighted here in America, but they did not have the rights to distribute a lookalike gun in an action figure, and that costs more money for them to do. So therefore, you cannot get this figure at a good price. Usually these go for around like 60 bucks US, but now you have to up the price because there is an import tax essentially to get her in the States, and then she's a little bit more expensive. So this figure goes for about $70 to $80 on US sites, where you can get them in Japan for about 60 bucks, which is how much they should be going. But like I said, you cannot distribute M4 likeness type guns in an action figure, unfortunately. And since they actually call it the M4, yeah, no licenses there. And that is confirmed by Max Factory themselves. I asked them, say, hey, are you going to get this figure? And they said no. So yeah, a little bit pricey, but you know what? Like I said, love this figure. Anyway, guys, I think I've been rambling too long. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and join the twitch.tv/Dstar01. Or for my friends out in Facebook world, welcome to this stream. I am dual streaming on both platforms, and then I'm going to post this on YouTube. So anyway, thanks for watching. I guess we're going to answer some questions, and that is that. See you guys next time. comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here, not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.